So we're sitting here with my longtime friends Greg and Marie, and we've known each other, I don't know, close to 10 years, I think.
Yeah, about 2013, something like that.
Something like that. And at the time that we met, you guys were sleeping in the streets.
Yeah, that's right.
How long were you guys sleeping in the streets of Oakland?
10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
10 years.
10 long
Wow.
years.
And that was one of the big issues, which still has never been addressed.
No, it
is
hasn't.
the issue, Marie, of your disability, which you were finally awarded.
Awarded the money, then all of a sudden on Halloween, just sat it back for no reason at all.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I was mad, bad, crying, disappointed because I thought I would get some money. We were looking for the place. We were so excited.
Right. How do you see the situation for homeless people in general here in Oakland?
Well, the first thing they should attack is the mental illness people out there.
Is the what?
The mental illness people, because they need 24-hour service.
Mm-hmm. Us to be experienced being living outdoors, we have sit there and ate next to it in the places that we go to eat, a city team, open door mission, and seeing people that lived outdoors that have mental illness problems. And you have people that they refuse to go back inside of a building because a lot of trauma they experienced. The building, the apartment got caught on fire, the house got caught on fire, they lost their family members, and bad experience. And they refused. Their parents died, and they refused to go back because it's a nightmare to them. You have to remember something's wrong with that picture. So a lot of people that's out there, they're not on drugs. Everybody's not on drugs. People out there for different reasons. You know, like I said, mental illness. They get mistreated at these facilities that they stay at, these halfway houses that they put them at, just to see what it's like. And you have like 5 to 6 people in one room with bunk beds.
They charge them $800 a piece.
$800 a piece.
Bunk beds.
Yeah. So
about 4 of them. In one room.
So what is this, like some non-profit does this?
Yeah.
So they're just making money off of the homeless.
Right,
Yes.
because you got to remember when these people go, when 911's called and these people are having a depression and mental breakdown, they take them up to John George
For about 72 hours.
for 72-hour evaluation, and that means that they determine if they're safe to themselves or to others to go back out. Are they a danger? And 9 out of 10, what they do, they find them places to go because they're on disability, and they find them a place to go. And these are places mainly are so-called Christian places that provides these places for them. So what they do, they have these houses that they rent out, and they fill them up with mental illness people. And what they do, they become their payee.
Right.
And so you can imagine, they be their payee, they get their food and their money and their food stamp. But what they do, they go to the food banks, to these churches, get the free food and feed them off of that.
And keep the food stamps for themselves.
And food stamps and the money for themselves. So you can imagine giving them $10 a month for a pack of cigarettes. Right. You see them out there on the ground
picking up cigarette
butts and stuff, asking for change.
So what do you think a mayor and a city council of Oakland that was really for working class people, by which I mean also people who are sleeping in the streets, what do you think such a mayor and the city council could do?
Well, how about putting these people, people that's on GA, that's the lowest income that you can have.
They can't find no place for $336 a month.
Right.
What they go find something like that?
Right.
But they still build condominiums and for rich people, not for poor people.
Right. Here's one thing. So the city, like all cities, they've laid off dozens, maybe hundreds of people, for instance, for the Parks Department.
Yeah.
So why not hire them? Not on some special program for $8 an hour or something like that, but hire them as regular full-time workers,
Yeah.
making 20-something or 30-something dollars an hour plus full benefits, just as regular workers like everybody else.
Yeah.
Right. And see,
Let's talk a little bit about when we first met. And
when we first met, me and Marie, we thought that the beautiful place to sit at is in Jekyll Square, looking at the water, looking across the water and stuff. So every time that there was something, event going on that they was going to have, and it was going to bring in a lot of money to the waterfront.
But we have to move.
We have to get out of sight, out of mind. It's like important people are coming, so we need you guys to go hide somewhere.
I thought we were important people too.
Exactly.
Exactly what we said. We are important people too. So one particular time, when you passed by, because we had known you before, and you and your wife and the dogs can walk past
And say hi to us all the time.
and you just happened to be coming to around the same time you normally be coming, and you stopped and you noticed the security guard
And
talking
you
with
put
us.
down your phone and started filming.
Filming
Right.
us.
That's the one thing I remember about
Ricardo was with us at
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
Ricardo.
right.
Ricardo was with us at the time, and you're hearing the guards how he's harassing us, and we're not causing no problems, and and so with that, that's how we met, and we really appreciate you reaching out and got in contact with the authorities down there to for a letter of apology. I think we had problems with them 2 more times after that.
Right,
too.
that's right. Yeah. So, as you know, I'm running for mayor in the city of Oakland, and I'm not running as part of the establishment or anything like that. I'm running as a candidate for the working class, and I include in the working class the homeless, people who are sleeping in the streets. So what do you think, based on what you know of me and everything, what do you think of a campaign like that for myself?
It sounds good to me. Yeah, you should go for it,
Yeah, because
You know a lot of things about homeless people and on us.
you have a very understanding approach about things that needs to be addressed, that's been overlooked, and looks and hey, you need to back up a little bit. You remember when this was told it was going to be such a thing, and now you got these scam real estaters that's coming here trying to put up some of the cheaper delusion here. That's not going to work. What about the people that's been working for years? They got 15 to 20 years experience, working down there as a storeman. What about them? Where are they gonna go? So it's not the point that you're against it. You're against how they're designing it to take people out of work. But then you're saying that it's going to put a lot of people to work, but you're missing the whole point. The whole point is you're taking people that's been working
for 30, 40 years right there.
away from them.
Right.
And so where are they going to go? So how about if you move that ballpark, next to the Coliseum, where's that?
Right.
Is it all about y'all just want that waterfront because the Giants got one on the other side?
Right, and the real estate value and stuff.
Right.
So I've committed myself to a lot of things in my campaign, and here's one more commitment I'm going to make. When I get elected mayor of Oakland, every new official has to be sworn in into office. And usually it's by some important, respectable, in quotes, people dressed in a suit and tie. When I get sworn in as mayor of the city of Oakland, it's going to be Greg and Marie that swear me in.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.